want it like this now. Yeah. Street fans, real life. New fans. Come on. Like real. Like real life. No, real life. Hood in the city of New York. Real life. I'm already rich from rap. Now I just deal for a hobby. Just to see if I can make a meal in the lobby. These hoes know I'm a dog, still wanna slob me. And give it up so quick, you feel like a robbery. Or maybe it's their brain on drugs. Fuck that, it's the chain on studs and the range on dubs. If it's personal beef, I write their name on slugs. Box them up, put the David Blaine on thugs. In the hood, I got my fame on bud. And you can ask anybody around about the green crack. A couple pulls, I had you on the lean back like Remy Ma and Fat Joe. When the semi-automatic blow, stay low like Bin Laden. You just got your license, nigga, I been riding. The head's been nodding like when the beat's playing. The streets saying, go back on that shit. Killer mixtapes, go back on plat hits. Get the Bentley and go black on black hit. Low Mac on that bitch, and you won't find her. Even if you put a low jack on that bitch. You bum ass niggas, no jack on that shit. Go put a throwback on that fit. You a lame. And a groupie at his worst. Who gon' die broke and have to use a hoopty for his hurts, nigga? Right, nigga. Real talk in New York. Real talk, the album. Coming September, nigga. New York.
They're not. These are stats from a personal client of mine who followed all my methods. And look where they at right now. This only took 2 days. This was only 2 days. This ain't take too long. This took dedication. This took hard work. He used YouTube Shorts. What are YouTube Shorts anyway? YouTube Shorts are in a battle with TikTok right now, trying to be the best at this whole quick video thing. You know what I mean? So the competition level is crazy. YouTube versus TikTok is going on right now. So the number one thing being viewed right now on YouTube is these quick YouTube Shorts. But how do you get in this algorithm of YouTube Shorts to be getting views like this? 306.5K views in 2 days. I'm telling you, my methods work. If you're serious about this YouTube thing, just DM me. Let's get you right today.
Extreme cases of dumbness, reckless acts of mookism, and total loss of morality. Are you chasing clout? So is everyone. But why don't you look the part while doing it? Get your official Clout merch right now at wearetough.com. That is wearetough.com. If you're chasing clout and you're out here on some mookism shit, go ahead and go over to wearetough.com and get your merch today.
Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. Make sure you smash the like button. It's only right that you get right, y'all. Respectfully. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. That's word to Sue Young, champs. That is word to Sue Young, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like. Hit that like button. You dig? Share the video. It helps the channel, champs. It does help the channel. But listen, man. This YSL case, we understand that this YSL Rico, this trial that they supposed to have in March, because originally it was supposed to be in January. You know, they originally had it in January. However, those prosecutors didn't have everything that they thought they had in January. So they pushed the case all the way to March, and March ain't too far from January. Honestly, it's only 2 months apart, right? So they're talking about they not televising, nor are they allowing cameras in the courtroom during this YSL trial. But why though? Let's find out why. Make sure y'all smash the like button and share the video. We're gonna take a look at what the DA in Fulton County had to say on why there will not be any televised trial for the YSL Rico. Let's get into that, y'all.
YSL enthusiasts and or actual gang members are threatening someone they believe is cooperating with the state. And not only that person, but their very small children.
There are threats out there.
Absolutely, there are threats.
Given the allegations in the indictment, you do not believe they're idle threats.
I do not.
The DA's office says social media comments it shared with us pertain to the improper disclosure of an alleged witness's name. One commenter said, "Big rat and little mice." And another said, You or your kids ain't safe. Ms. Willis says steps have been taken to protect the alleged witness and the witness's children.
We're going to have to do things to make sure that the witnesses are safe. We need people to understand that they can cooperate, they can do the right thing, and the state will be here to protect them. YSL enthusiast.
Okay. So another reason. So Fulton County DA is talking about how there's little kids that's at risk in the testimony of whoever the witness is. So the witnesses, because they claim to have about 300 witnesses for this case, which is insane, right? But I guess one of these witnesses are being targeted on social media, and they're using social media's comments to justify not having anything recorded. Now, I'm not going to hold you. If, let's just say that there are people out here with YSL, whatever the case may be, that will do damage to somebody that they find out is a witness and is testifying against YSL. You know, let's just say that that's true, right? And that does happen. I mean, I guess I get it. But they also trying to encourage more people to testify against YSL as well. You know what I'm saying? The homie Mark P says that. What'd he say? Basically, they don't want to let it turn into a circus and the feds step in. Copy. That also makes sense. So, I mean, 300 witnesses, over 300 witnesses is a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people. I'm not going to hold you. Over 300 witnesses is crazy. I never even heard nothing like that. That's a lot of witnesses. They had to gather up those witnesses, though. We do understand that these prosecutors didn't have as much evidence as they claimed to have. We also seen in one of the last hearings, motion hearings for one of the YSL members, that even the prosecution was messing up during the hearing. Like, they didn't really provide any real evidence, and still the judge was on their side anyway. Even though the defense was on top of everything, the judge was still like, you know what? Nope. I'm not freeing nobody. Ain't nobody making bond. None of that. Nope. So he thinks that everybody's a risk. He feels that, or at least, well, maybe that's not how they feel, but maybe that's just what they siding with at this point, you know? Maybe they trying to throw the book at these guys. Now, we understand that Gunna done lost a lot of violent crimes. A lot of violent crimes that Gunna had was dropped. So does that mean that Gunna has the chance to be free sometime soon? Who knows? We don't know. I mean, good for him if he does, but I don't know. They're trying to make it seem like YSL is the biggest demons in Atlanta at this point in time, in the Fulton County area. They're saying that these guys are menaces to society and that they are a risk to be in the public eye, and that they are getting people knocked off, and they don't care if it's woman and child. Now, they're basing this off YouTube comments, by the way. This is being based off YouTube comments, by the way. I say YouTube, Instagram comments, not YouTube. Let's be specific on what social media platform we talking about here. So they're going crazy based on Instagram comments that look like they are, targeting the witnesses or a witness that's involved in this case, right? Listen, it's all insane. It's all crazy. But honestly, let's be honest, man. We don't know what the turnout is going to be. We really don't. I mean, it seemed like they trying to really violate Thug, because obviously they looking at him as the ringleader. They said he was King Slime and all this. They're using a lot of the video footage from, promos, album promos, and etc. They're using all that as evidence to say that these people are in a conspiracy to commit homicides and things like that. So yeah, man, they definitely been studying and all that, but at the end of the day, you're in court. So in court, you gotta provide evidence, aka receipts. Evidence means receipts. You gotta provide that in court, because if you don't, then it don't hold no weight for real. Now, it all depends on the judge that you have, because judges in the judicial system plays dirty all the time. You can't trust the judicial system to get real justice anyway. Even, let's just say there is no evidence at all, and there's not a substantial amount of evidence to prove anything. That don't mean that they're not looking at crazy numbers, because they still might. Like, come on, like, we seen judges give people insane numbers for something that doesn't even seem crazy. We've seen it happen countless times. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is wild, though. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, it's bad enough they done pushed the case back 2 months. They pushed that case back very deep, you know, and it seems like they don't even have that much evidence like they say they had, you know. He said he got 300 plus witnesses. I mean, that's crazy. 300 plus witnesses is insane. You know, that's a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of feel like in this case, the person that's gonna get hit the worst is Young Thug. I mean, bad enough you got 2 people that's telling already. We seen Little Woody and the other dude. I forgot the other dude's name. You know, already got a bad rep. Already telling. So there's that. So they claiming that they're not gonna show no videos or have anything video recorded in court based upon the fact that witnesses might be at risk and in danger when they leave that courtroom. I mean, listen. I feel like, so what if there is no videos in the courtroom? Word is still gonna get around. It ain't like, you know, there ain't other people that's in the courtroom that can't tell word of mouth who's telling. You know what I'm saying? Just because it ain't recorded don't mean it won't get back to the street anyway. So it don't guarantee them safety. It just means the world itself collectively won't know who are the ones that's testifying against YSL. You dig? But at the end of the day, listen, man, they did get themselves in this predicament. We gotta be honest here. If you put yourself in these situations, you will end up just like this. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, I mean, you gotta expect the law to be the law at the end of the day. You know, and they play dirty too. Like, we understand that the law plays dirty. We know this already. And by the way, this ain't a federal case. If it is federal, if it does become federal, you know, it might be a little bit worse, to be honest. The homie Mark P also says, big cases make big careers. Nobody wants this to fall apart. That's a fact. Everybody trying to catch a come up right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of big opportunities that could come out of this case. This is one of the biggest cases, you know, as far as hip hop is concerned. We've never really seen, you know, a Rico of this magnitude, you know, out on social media, in the presses. We haven't seen a Rico of this magnitude yet. So this is historic. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty historic. Now, do y'all remember dude from the Atlanta Inquirer, the dude that's always on Vlad TV who lied and said that Future was a part of a gang with Playboy Cardi called Homicide Gang? Now, I'm not gonna hold you. One of those rappers is definitely jacking Homicide heavy, and it's not Future. So you got people out here going on social media spreading lies and narratives and rumors that could possibly get people locked up, which is disgusting, because the reason Little Cam ended up even getting arrested in the whole case with, you know, Takeoff passing away was because of the internet lying. Like, you got to understand, these lies jeopardizes people's lives that may be innocent. Just know that. So social media is also being used in court, used by police and all that stuff. So people don't realize how much of an impact they're making in a negative way for people who may be innocent. If you don't know what you're talking about, I suggest you don't say nothing at all, because you're jeopardizing people's lives who probably didn't even do anything. And it's been proven Little Cam did nothing in the whole Takeoff situation, and nobody's apologized yet. You still lied. Like, I get it. We don't like Little Cam because Little Cam did not like the Migos, but y'all are putting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all Y'all lying. But we got a special guest in the building, the one and only, the toughest of all tough, Talking Tough with Stino Champs is in the building. You dig?
Jeez.
Yes, champ. Yo, I'm gonna play this back because I know you ain't hear it.
No, I don't know what happened just now with my computer, but I'm here, champ.
We gonna run it back. The DA of Fulton County is trying to not have any, well, not even the DA, the prosecutors don't want any recordings at the YSL trial because they feel the witnesses' lives are at risk if people do see them outside of court. Let's play that again, y'all.
YSL enthusiasts and or actual gang members are threatening someone they believe is cooperating with the state. And not only that person, but they're very small children.
There are threats out there.
Absolutely, there are threats.
Given the allegations in the indictment, you do not believe they're idle threats.
I do not.
The DA's office says social media comments it shared with us pertain to the improper disclosure of an alleged witness's name. One commenter said, "Big rat and little mice." And another said, "You or your kids ain't safe." Ms. Willis says steps have been taken to protect the alleged witness and the witness's children.
We're going to have to do things to make sure that the witnesses are safe. We need people to understand that they can cooperate, they can do the right thing, and the state will be here to protect them. YSL enthusiasts.
Okay. So they're using Instagram comments and saying these are not idle threats. These threats are real because based upon the indictment, these people have influence to have people get violated outside the courtroom. They taking the Instagram comments they looking through the, now they using social media heavy. Now everybody uses social media.
I got a question. The court records, are the court records sealed? So I know a lot of these court records are like public, you know what I'm saying, record or whatever. Is it possible for somebody to get those records and possibly see who was witnesses on the case or who was working against YSL? And the only reason why I asked that is because it don't really matter if you got cameras in there and not. If somebody's name is on some paperwork, it can be found one way or another.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think it's sealed because you know most of them people, the ones that already got outed for telling, how sealed is it if them people if everybody got information on it already? It can't be that sealed. They know who it is. So now they saying, well, we not gonna record it, but that still don't mean that word of mouth things will still get around anyway. There's gonna be other people in the courtroom.
Right.
I mean, it don't guarantee safety. It just means that on a global scale, people won't know who it is until somebody puts it out there. Poncho says maybe after the hearing. Hold on. What he said? He said maybe after the hearing they'll make it public. That's what I'm thinking. They ain't trying to make it public at all.
They making it more hot though. Like they
are
just relax. Like
y'all made it hot. That's a fact.
Like
y'all made it hot. Now y'all gonna get.
These aren't idle threats, so now you're gonna have people really scared to testify. Like,
now they not gonna testify. Like, oh,
right. Oh, we at risk. Oh, no
champ.
Oh, champ.
I recant my statement. I see nothing.
I don't want no parts of this, champ. These niggas is real steppers.
I was clout chasing, champ. I'm not a rat.
These niggas walk, spin.
Yeah, out the room. You turn, champ. You turn.
I don't want none of that smoke, champ. Respectfully.
Nah. This is wild. Like I said, it's I don't know. 300 witnesses is crazy, yo. That's a lot of witnesses.
300.
Who the hell y'all got telling?
It's crazy. Ain't he signed the 300?
Who?
A thug, yeah. Don't he got like a deal with 300?
I believe he does.
That's crazy. Coincidental, huh?
Yep.
300 witnesses. I got to do some research to see if that's
like conspiracy theorists will do the job.
He said 3 + 3 is 6, champ. It
Freemason.
is 6.
It's Freemasonry confirmed, champ. He is a 55th degree Freemason, champ. I knew it. Young Thug YT is YouTube, champ. This is why it is on YouTube, champs. YT. Monkey says, as far as I know, it most likely will be sealed. This is almost the last straw. If one person gets outed and hurt, it's grounds to go federal. They have to protect the witnesses. I mean, they could try. I mean, it is Atlanta after all. Good luck. You feel me? Ray-Ban says, if Young Thug gets out of jail, he's going to make fire music because he has more to talk about. Now, do you think he ain't coming out, champ?
I think his music, if he does, I think his music will be much different.
It will be a lot different. Niggas that got humble,
he
champ.
wants to go back down this path anymore. I think
Niggas got humble.
On some thankful to be out of jail type swag.
Yeah. Niggas that got humble. Niggas was talking too crazy, champ. Too much drill raps. They said, F the judge? Oh, you wildin', champ. You thought you was unbeatable, champ. No, champ. Never unbeatable. They was only waiting for you to slip.
Fact.
They not taking them disses lightly. Like, oh, word, copy. I got you, champ. They was waiting for you, gang. Now, I do believe the prosecutors don't got as much as they all they got is the witnesses, bro. They ain't got no real evidence. Come on, 300 witnesses, bro. 300. They ain't no way they got that much evidence on these people, bro. They gonna use witnesses. They just gonna depend on witnesses at this point in time. Well, where's that evidence, champ? Where's that evidence?
They got phone calls and stuff like that. Phone calls and texts and other posts.
That's an indictment.
Standing on niggas' cars and all this.
Yeah, a lot of indictment. Yeah, a lot of indictment stuff.
Yeah.
But they gonna have to prove that niggas was wilding for real. They have to prove that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That defense, they done pushed it back and everything. Like, well, so what y'all gonna do? Niggas done rounded up 300 witnesses, dog.
That's insane.
They promised these niggas Chick-fil-A for a full year for free. Respectfully,
they gonna be the only niggas eating Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
Yeah, y'all niggas
gonna open up just for them.
Y'all niggas eating waffle fries every day, champ.
Oh my soul.
I hope you know diabetes is around the corner, champ. Respectfully.
Too much starch, champ.
Too much starch with no priv, champ. No priv. Yeah, no priv and a lot of starch. You dig? Like, I don't know. That's gonna be a weird trial. I mean, all we gonna hear is what happened. Like, we ain't even gonna hear about. Matter of fact, we gonna be probably hearing a bunch of lies because we already know how niggas is already. Niggas is already gonna be on the lie. Say, champ, Gunna just got released. Champ, niggas still in jail.
Facts.
You know how these niggas be. I already know what type time niggas is on, bro. We just had a video. We just had Whack 100 say Trey Songz put hands on J Prince Jr. Champ. I don't believe it.
Right, man.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, champ. You feel me? I don't believe it. Ray-Ban says, it seems like all these cases that's going on YouTube right now are very short on evidence. Shanquilla. Yo, respectfully. They ain't no evidence. Yo, bro, we ain't got no evidence. It's made up. Like, niggas like, you know what, champ? Respectfully.
That's why you can't pay attention to everybody, bro. You gotta siphon through that. I mean, you gotta siphon through the content and see who clouting and who not, champ. Who clouting and who not.
Who popped that 800 milligram? Who
Fact.
did it? Which one of y'all popped the 800 milli? Who did it, champ? Who's responsible? Rowdiness says, I'm glad y'all back. I was forming some new content from the channel. Feeny. Oh, Feeny.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you wrote, Shan. I'm about to say that. What do you mean by that? You was forming new content. Like, nah, I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, Stino's been active. I'm the one who's been inactive, champ. I was out.
I didn't go nowhere, champ. Salute though.
Stino is active. I'm active too, champ, and expect a lot of videos this week, champ. Lots of videos, champ. Expect. Yeah, man. Like I said with this YSL case, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like everybody going to jail, champ, for a minute. Niggas is gonna have to sit, champ. Even Gunna's gonna have to sit, respectfully. He's gonna have to sit, champ. They might have knocked off the violent crimes and all that, but that doesn't mean nothing, champ. That don't mean nothing, champ.
That they also put in a motion the other day. I did a live on it to not to have the lyrics removed from the case. Like they saying that it's unconstitutional.
Yeah.
And
if the lyrics get removed, it does help their case a little bit.
Yeah, it do.
Because
my thing was the nigga Kevin Lyles was on some. It's my job to protect black music, and I'm like, nigga, what type of black culture music?
Black music,
drill? These niggas wildin', bro. Like, come on,
hey, nah, bro.
Come
these
on, Kevin Lyles.
Bugging, champ.
Come on, Kevin Lyles, man. We got to do better than this, champ.
Talking about the
I can
demise.
see if this was J. Cole or something. Like, come on, champ. Like, come
we're rapping about the demise of the community, champ.
Right.
Black music. You mean Black Death, champ?
Right. Are you trying to protect Black Death, champ? Like, what is it like, bro? What you doing?
Nigga, what you mean? This man is an angel of God, champ.
Kevin Lyles is wilding right now. I mean, like I said, I don't want to see nobody rot in prison, bro. Like, that's not my thing. But at the same time, bro, these niggas that made a career off of flexing certain things, bro. And if it comes to be true that they actually did these things that they was flexing about, bro, then that's not artistic expression.
Just so y'all know, they have been in there for almost a year. If we get to March, April, it'll be a year that they was in there.
Facts.
Just so y'all know, it ain't been a year. It's almost been a year though.
Is what they doing artistic expression? I just want to get a
answer. Drill. Let's be real. Drill is not artistic, champ. You are talking about a real.
That's what they fighting for.
Drill.
Like, it's expression and poetry and
freedom, champ. Like, that is current events rap, champ. That is current events. That is crime rap, champ. That is admitting to doing crime raps.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, champ. Like I said,
that's how I feel. Like, bro, y'all niggas could have left all that stuff out your music.
You should have left it alone, champ.
You probably would have had a decent defense right now.
Word of my mother. Drill is definitely not art. I'm gonna keep it G with y'all. It don't matter. They can protect it still in the system. You can look it up yourself. I mean, listen. But like I said, man.
You talk about the witnesses' names and all that? Is that what you're talking about, champ?
I think that's what he's talking about.
Oh, all right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, facts. It's all public record, bro. Unless they seal it up. But
I'm making the witnesses. Y'all putting the witnesses at risk. Y'all
they're gonna have to move these niggas to New Mexico and all that. They're gonna have to snitch man McGinn. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, I gotta bring my son Snitch Man out.
They're gonna have to put on a goddamn Velcro mustache, champ.
On my soul, they're gonna have the nose with the glasses attached to the eyebrows, champ.
They have a nice Steve Harvey stash, champ.
On my soul.
Mink over your lip. You got a whole mink coat over your mouth, champ.
Yo, niggas gonna be 14 years old with the mink mustache and eyebrow connection, champ.
Word of my mother. Your sideburns and eyebrows and your beard is all connected, champ. When are you gonna get a lineup? Respectfully. Siobhan Grant says people already got the paperwork and know who's snitching. That's why they protecting without cameras. Too late to protect when the paperwork is already in the streets. Black culture just need to stop. Hey, listen, that might be a fact, champ.
That's all facts we said. Every last thing that was champ. On there.
Everybody knows, champ.
And I don't think black culture need to stop. I think that niggas need to realize what they doing is trying to violate other black people with their actions and their music. It's not cool to do that stuff, man. It's just not cool no more. Like, that shit is detrimental, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all picking on the poor, man. Y'all picking on broke people.
Bro. Just people that can't compete with you.
You're competing with people that are eating Twinkies for breakfast while you having 5-star meals is madness.
Niggas is sharing clothes and you got on Balenciagas and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Champ. Man. Poncho's Fast says facts. Whoever is telling that discovery goes to the person who on release is it happens all the time.
He said whoever is telling that shit is in the discovery, and whenever the case is done, it gets released to public record.
YSL was too friendly. I don't know about that. I can't say that, Champ. They was actually violating a lot of people. I don't know about that friendly thing. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Was it being friendly or was it extortion?
Hey, friendly don't extortion is not friendly, Champ. Respectfully. They use a woman and drug users to set up YSL. I'm sure they use many things. They even had them phone tap. They use a lot of things. But they also got themselves in trouble when they did things as well. No doubt people love to talk to the media nowadays. It will get out to the public. Of course it will. If it's not public now, it will be. Them boys still going to get hurt. You can't protect them all. You can't. Some things are inevitable, Champ. Them police is not on no 24-hour watch, Champ. You ain't the president, Champ. Only the president gets that kind of security.
You're gonna have to protect yourself, man.
You're gonna have to go crazy. Show niggas that you are a tough rat, Champ. Show them that you're a tough rat and that you do push-ups regularly, Champ.
Or at least leave out of Atlanta.
I gotta get out of Atlanta immediately, nigga. That niggas need to go to Delaware somewhere, something, Champ. Get out of Dodge.
On my soul.
Word. He got himself locked up when he said F the judge. Honestly, that's one lyric against a bunch of other lyrics, though. That's a crazy lyric to have, but he also was flaunting other things, Chan. You know what I mean? But you gotta be honest, man. YSL was out here bugging, bro. They was definitely bugging. You can't front on that.
I done heard my son personally say I'm a real stepper about 1 million times, like just talking. Like, nigga, I'm a real stepper. I'm saying, bro, me, like the way I was raised, bro, it's like, bro, like you can't get to this point and then say I'm not a stepper. Like, you can't do it. I mean, that's just not how I was raised in my generation, bro. Like, that's not what I was taught.
If you claiming it, you claimed it, Champ. That's
not what I was taught, bro. Nigga,
you can't now not be it after Champ. Nope.
Is you or is you not, Champ? That's all niggas want to know. Is you or is you not?
Yeah, that's crazy, though. Niggas definitely said they was stepping on business, Champ. Man, it's looking bad, Champ.
It's crazy, bro.
He says they can't never seal it up at all. Snitches always get their info leaked by the police, always. I mean, yeah, look, once you start telling, everyone's gonna end up finding out. It's not, it don't remain a secret for so long. To be honest,
300 people is crazy, bro. It's not even 300 people.
Where the hell y'all find 300 people? Bro. I'm telling you, niggas got paid in a year's supply of Chick-fil-A, man.
Oh my soul, 300 people. That's a lot of people for Atlanta, for South Atlanta, where we at. Because I'm over there.
Them niggas was promised endless waffle fries and maple syrup, Champ. And they said, "Oh, Champ, I cannot let this opportunity go, Champ. I'm telling you, I was there. I seen everything.
Crazy.
I was in Lenox Mall when such and such happened, Champ." DJ Griff says, "Don't send them here, bro. We got enough in Delaware. I don't even know what's going on." He said, "We got enough rats in Delaware." He said, "Nah, Champ, do not send them here, respectfully." He was too rich to be doing the things he was doing, like, bro. You rich? What are you doing? Now they need to stop harming their own kind and quit the gang crap. It's old history that's repeating itself. Man, they could have been killed it.
Bro, once you get enough money to change your life, you should change your life. And it shouldn't take $1 million for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way less than $1 million, bro. A nigga could come up with 20, 30 grand. And, bro, that should be enough for you to change your life. Go ahead, get you a job. Go ahead and get you a place. Know what I mean? Like, it should be able to move you out of the little community that you in and be working honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now
this niggas had way more than enough bread to change their life. And
heard of my mother.
I hope they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas is in America, they innocent until proven guilty. I hope that they did change their life and they was just lying to niggas with their music. But if they get found guilty and it comes to find out that they did not change their life, I believe that is a very, very bad mistake. And niggas should learn from this and really change their lives when they get this money. Stop doing all this shit with the bread on your arm and all that, bro. And really, really change your life, bro. Like, really change your life.
Yeah, man, for real. I don't get it, man. Y'all niggas done had it. You done traveled the world. Was that not enough? Niggas still want to come back to the hood, bullying, picking on the poor.
Niggas done walk fashion lanes and all that in Paris and all that. Like, you know
bro,
I
don't even care about the hood at that point. You think I'm coming back? Are you crazy?
I was just a model in Louis Vuitton shit in Paris, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm not coming back to the hood. What are you talking about? Why am I even around here, bro? Y'all niggas is crazy. What? Nigga, I buy me a crib if you still want to be in Georgia just because your family is out there, bro. Bro, it's mad land, bro. Like, you could get you a crib in the cut, bro, an hour away from Atlanta. Like, and really just be chilling, like, in the cut, big ass crib, like, big mansion. Know what I mean? You don't have to be wilding, bro. It don't make no sense to me. You got Lambo trucks in every car that come out, G-Wagons and all, but niggas is still wilding, Bentley trucks and Spurs, and they still wilding. Like, bro, like, for real, don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense to me.
They thought they was gonna get away, man. They thought all the bread would protect them and secure them to do violent things, champ.
I could see if all this shit happened like before niggas like blew up, but nah, bro, these niggas. This nigga got additional charges when he got locked up. Nigga, the nigga Young Thug, like, god damn, bro, like.
Nasty.
Salute the Thugger though, man. Salute the Gutter, man. Like I said, niggas is innocent to prove it guilty, but it's bad, dog. It's bad. Y'all niggas gotta stop rapping like that, bro, and moving like that. It's dangerous.
It's a dangerous situation you putting yourself in. I'm telling you that right now, man. It's a dangerous situation. I don't know why y'all continue to try to live a lifestyle while living a better lifestyle. That doesn't make sense. Y'all trying to still perpetrate gang behavior as rich people is crazy. What are we doing here? Why are you still in the hood wilding? Makes no sense. Come on. You allegedly went to get a rental to smoke somebody. Like, what are we?
Bro. Like, yeah, bro, it's just way too much, bro. What? It's just way too much.
That's madness, bro.
It's way too much, bro. Like, niggas was really living on some Scarface shit. Like, bro, it wild.
Yeah, stop watching movies, champ. This ain't that. Word. Niggas is bugging. I don't know, champ. You niggas was bugging, champs.
And Ray-Bans is right, son. The rap shit is supposed to be a stepping stone to something else. Even if you don't make money off the rap. Like, I ain't make no bread off the rap like that. But it was a stepping stone into doing movies and clothes and eventually podcasting and shit like that. I'm saying skits, like it gave me a lane to do other stuff. So you're absolutely right. And salute Blanco. You already know the vibes, champ. Niggas ain't stopping. We all here, nigga. We all here.
Sick, man. Sick. Like I said, niggas definitely put themselves in that position, though. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas definitely put themselves in that position, so we can't act like they didn't. They was welcoming the nonsense, and what comes with that nonsense? Jail, champ. Cases on top of cases, champ. That's what comes with it. That's why they use Ricos to make them fold and rat and say most will die in prison if they can't win. Well, the biker gangs have been very successful with Ricos because majority of the time they don't get hit because nobody says anything. But when they have evidence against you off the rip, then it's a little different. They rich and do that because they can't move on from the street life. It's an addiction to a crash dummy. They broke now. Well, they all broke, champ. Right now, they cannot access any of their funds. So, yes, technically, they all broke, champ. They are now slaves to the system, champ. Once you're in it, you are a number champ. A slave to the system.
Bro, that street shit, bro. That shit is only that shit only for broke niggas, bro. That's what niggas don't understand, bro. It was made for broke niggas. Mm-hmm. The street culture was made for broke niggas, bro. The only thing you're supposed to do when you get bread, if you like the style and the streetwear and stuff like that, you want to mimic it. That's what the rappers used to do back in the days. Like, the niggas used to mimic it. They used to look like the niggas, Rich Porter and them niggas, but they wasn't selling heavy cocaine. You know what I'm saying? They just mimicked it. They made their lane and they mimicked it because that's where they came from. These niggas want to be too authentic, bro. It's like a nigga moment, bro. Like, it's like they want to be the most authentic. Like, no, I have to do it myself.
You can't be an influencer and be street. It's not how these things work, champ. You gotta choose which one you want to do. The two don't mix.
Nasty. Very, 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 very
nasty. The two just don't mix. You can't be a goddamn mob boss times. Well, you could be a mob boss, but that's a different topic. You can't be running the streets though, as a rich person in the slums. It just doesn't make sense. It don't add up, champ. The two don't mix. Period. That's all I'm saying, champ. Yeah, dog. Like I said. But listen, whatever happens in the court happens in the courtroom. I don't know what's the future for them. But all I know is this. I know that it's not looking good right now. That's all I can say. It don't look good, champ. They might have knocked some charges off, but that still don't mean nothing. They might have knocked some charges off and all that. But understand it means nothing, champ. Please understand that. But yeah, it's been wild. It's been wild, man. It's been wild. Man, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We got more content dropping as well. But y'all smash that like, man. Share the video as always, man. Leave your thoughts in the comments. But we will be back with more content. I'm gonna be back with more content. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of content. So stay tuned for more content, champs. Be on the lookout for more content. Smash the like button. Make sure y'all follow the homie Talking Tough with Stino right now on YouTube. Been going crazy all week. Y'all smash the like button, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with a word from our sponsors. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. We out of here, though. Peace. If you're looking for a car, truck, trailer, boat, SUV, jet ski, or heavy machinery, Motorsports Miami will provide you access to buy at the largest auctions in the whole US. You'll have access to buying whatever state you're in today at a wholesale price, not retail. You'll save thousands off vehicle book value. For example, you'll be able to buy a car worth $10,000 for just $8,000. And if you thought that was good, check this out. Get involved in the car industry right now and you'll make up to $2,000 per sale. You can start buying and selling used cars such as trucks, SUVs, boats, jet skis, trailers today. If you're looking for a vehicle in cash with no payments, this is the place for you. So if you're looking to sell your vehicle, truck, boat, or trailer, sell through Motorsport Miami Consignment Dealer Service today, where thousands of buyers will be able to see your vehicle.